we started to know each other by playing, which is the best thing you can hope for a musical encounter. Exactly, more or less 10 years ago, it was 2011, August, and the stage was standing more or less where we are now, just about here. And in front of us there were over 100,000 people screaming, dancing, taking part in this sort of pagan ritual.
It was really, really incredible. I mean, I knew nothing really about the music from this region, because we got here and I just couldn't believe how many people there were. And there were groups playing pizzica all afternoon before us. And what was clear is that whenever that rhythm started, everybody started moving. But I mean, there was a lot of people dancing, and that rhythm, it doesn't change much, but it's incredible because you listen to it more and more and more, and it just starts to just absolutely draw you in. One of the most amazing musical experiences in my life, and I must say I've been very lucky because I have had quite a lot of amazing experiences, and I wasn't expecting this one to be, on paper, I'm going to Italy to collaborate and do a festival. It could have been quite, okay, but I wasn't expecting anything amazing. But, it turned out to be kind of life-changing, really.
Yeah, basically where everything started, even if in a different way. It was La Notte della Taranta, it was 2011, director was Ludovico Einaudi, a friend of ours, also an important figure for my life and my career. And I was his assistant that year and the year before for La Notte della Taranta festival, so I had the chance to work with him, shaping the concert, that amazing show.
I'm calling up the spirit of the land. I'm calling up.
Look at that!
Wow.
Oh my God, it's like the Northern Lights. I've got to take a photo. Sorry, guys, but I mean, I can't. I'm addicted to this. I really just got to take a photo because that.
Then send it to me. I'm a bad photographer.
Incredible. We thought, wouldn't it be great to do something together? But we didn't know quite how to approach it. I came to visit him here, and we just jammed around a little bit in his father's studio, and it became evident after a while that we didn't have to add anything. I could play my guitar, he could either play his tamburello or the violin, and we could keep it very, very simple. And actually there was some sort of magic in that, and there's something in the approach. I mean, I was thinking, I don't know about you, but I thought a lot of the time about how people back in the 1920s or 30s used to play their instruments maybe in a dancing way, but not with big, they didn't have big drum kits and keyboards and all that, but they, people like the old blues players or the Greek rembetika players would play a really rhythmic, soulful music, but just not too many instruments. So that's what you have, so now we've made a record, it's just two of us playing. But
yeah, the limits of having, only two instruments at a time became basically our advantage, because we didn't have to work and think to strip things down.
Yeah.
They were already at their, at their core. So it might have been anything, but the moment we felt that something was working, that the synergy was immediate and natural, we would go for that.
I think, what you might think, okay, so what is this music? You know, what is the genre? What does it? And I think what it is that we both are very much used to music that's based on a groove, a beat that sort of transports you, and very and that repetitive grooves is something really, you know, that gives you a sort of trancey feeling. But that, I think both of us have been exposed to music very, very broad. Well, like everybody these days, we listen to everything, don't we? We listen. It's not like we don't know what techno is, and we don't know what Jimi Hendrix is, and we don't know what, you know, Greek music is, Turkish music, Egyptian music. But, you know, Mauro is based in the traditional music from here. Me, you know, I'm a rock and roll guitarist, really. But it's finding that sort of common root in the groove and that kind of soulful sound that's between sorrowful and joyful. You know, it goes through a painful, you know, feeling, and it comes to joy. So it's not kind of sweet and sugary. At the same time, it's not kind of miserable, but it's got a little bit of both, that bittersweet.
This stop goes down, nobody knows where it goes.
The album will be released in October, and the name of the album is Still Moving.
So Still Moving, I was interested in the contradiction. I mean, still moving, it's either we continue to move, or it's a contradiction between stillness and movement.
Yeah.
So I like those, having those double
I love it.
And during COVID, you know, we've all felt a little bit restricted, and it felt like a kind of, you know, enforced mummification for me. You know, like, thank God we're still moving. You know, we're still actually doing things. You know.
Of dancing. Dance is living. Yeah. Dancing is bringing people together and living life. So Still Moving is both, you know, an affirmation, but also some kind of a wish. Malinconia, cade continuo mio cuore bene, mio cuore bene, mio cuore bene, cade continuo mio cuore bene.